everybody. It is a beautiful day here. This is Cynthia from Junk Journal Art Company. Just saying hi. It is such a beautiful day here. I have so much to do indoors. I kind of wish I didn't. But yeah, so I went shopping with my mom. We went to some resale stores in Madison, Wisconsin. I did not pick up much. I haven't been there in a while. I have to say prices were a little steep for me, but I'm a big cheapskate. So, but I did find, I think, some kind of cool things. And I just thought this is going to be a real quick video because really I didn't find all that much, but I just wanted to stop in and say hi and just kind of let you see some of the things that I found. Okay, so first and foremost, let's start with some of the little things. So I used to have one of these a while ago. When I first started, I was junk journaling before I think there was a name for it. Someday I will share one of my books with you. I don't think I've got my books up here in my studio. I have them actually downstairs in our bookcase. But I will pull one of those out and show you what I used to do. Kind of before I was junk journaling, before junk journaling was cool. All right. And I had one of these that, you know, whenever I would write something, I spent a lot of time tracing these letters and numbers and stuff. And I don't know what happened to my other one. Again, you know, I do that a lot. I get something, I think, I'm not going to use that anymore. I get rid of it. And then, yeah, then I wish I had it again. So I found this yesterday. It was a whole, I don't know, 15 cents or something at a resale store. So I picked that little guy up. Gonna put that to good use, I hope. And next, I found these great old-fashioned Whitman flashcards from, you know, who knows, but they are so stinking cute, you guys. So on one side is just the word, okay, and then on the other side is a picture. I'm not sure if how you're supposed to use these, like you show these to the child and they kind of get a clue as to what the word is from the photo. So yeah, so there's mother. Oh, look at her. Apron. That's what you got to have if you're a mom. An apron. Sorry. Dog, cat, baby, cow. So yeah, so there's yeah, they're very cute. Bird, find something, duck. Yeah, I mean, I could go through all of these. But as you can tell, pre-primer flashcards, as you can tell, these things are all, they're really cute. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. I don't know if I'm going to tuck those myself into journals or if I'm going to post those in one of my shops. But anyway, those are so cute. They were 99 cents. I would buy those all day for 99 cents. I won't be able to get that off. Okay. Next, I found these. These were like $1 or something. And I opened them up because I was kind of intrigued what was in here. These are like kind of positivity cards from the Collage Cafe. It says the Collage Cafe Chicago. I've never heard of this, obviously by somebody named Lindy. Does it have her whole name? I have to look her up. I have to look all this stuff up and see what it is, but I thought they were beautiful. Comes with this little magnetic frame that you can pick sort of your card for the day. And, you know, they all have some kind of message on them. Be brave, soar, magic happens, love always wins. Yeah, I just completely fell in love with them. They all have the same message on the back. She believed she could, so she did. But I also thought that the packaging was so nice. I mean, they really were put together well. Well, this is the one I chose, and actually it's so funny. Sometimes this happens, you know, you do so I sometimes do a little tarot card pull for myself. I just do like a three card spread, and it is amazing to me. And I know people are like, yeah, that's what it's made for. You know, it's made to do that. But I really am amazed how often the cards that I pull are exactly what I need. Like right now, you know, I'm feeling like I'm sort of at loose ends. I've been an artist. I've been a bead artist, an internationally recognized bead artist. I've been published in journals and books and won awards, and then I got arthritis in my hands, so that was enough of that. And now, I've done bookmaking. Like I said before, bookmaking was cool. I did bookmaking. I left. Now I'm coming back to it, and but I'm really trying to figure out what I want to do with this. I like teaching. I'm a natural teacher, I feel. I have taught workshops before, mostly bead workshops, bead making, bead embroidery workshops. But I want to teach classes again. I would like to have a collage group. This makes me, I'm like the collage cafe. I'd like to have like sort of a collage, I don't know, like collective of people that I enjoy being with, who are sort of on the same page as I am, and want to just come together and cut and paste and glue and paint and, you know, all that stuff. And trying to figure out how to make a life with that. And so yeah, so I drew this card this morning, and it said, create the life you want. Okay, maybe that's a clue. It's a little sign from the universe that I should do that. So anyway, that's one of the things I found, and I thought this kind of makes a nice frame, and it can just, you know, sort of sit on my desk like that. So that's going to go up there. Next, what I found, I love this guy, a whole $1.20. He's a really cute little brass mouse. Look at these ears. I can't find any markings on him, like markings that say where he was made, where he came from. You know, there probably was at one time like a sticker down here. But yeah, I saw him for $1.20, and I was like, love this little mouse. Came home with me for a whole $1.20. He'll just hang out with me in my studio because I like him. Next, a book on CD I've been looking for a long time. I like Elizabeth Gilbert. I have the book Big Magic. I've actually listened to it and I've read it. You know, I go back to it again and again because I think that there are some awesome things in there. I really enjoy this book. One of the main reasons I enjoy this book is of course, the personal journey, the search for something. But I miss traveling. I used to work on cruise ships. I was a singer on cruise ships, and I have traveled a large section of the world, a large portion of the world. And I just love travel. And now, of course, we haven't been able to do it, but you know, I think it's so brave. She just said, my life is falling apart and I'm going to go do this thing. And she does. And I think it's awesome. So I've been looking for this on CD just so I can, you know, listen to it when I want to. And I know that there are a lot of people, you know, what I love about Elizabeth Gilbert, and I know that, you know, her life has changed. She has gone through some real, like, personal transformations. And I do have some friends who are sort of like, oh, Elizabeth Gilbert, she can't decide if she wants to be with men, if she wants to be with women. She wrote that book, Eat, Pray, Love, and it's like all about her. I'm like, well, of course it's all about her. It's like an autobiography, you know. Anyway, I like her, and I like it that she is brave enough to change her life. So it's awesome. I think it's awesome. So anyway, whatever you want to think about Elizabeth Gilbert is just fine. I think she's awesome, and I like this book. So I'm going to listen to that in my studio while I work. Next, big fan of Lord of the Rings. Big, huge, kind of like J.R.R. Tolkien. And I love I have the extended versions of both the Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit movies. I have to tell you, I love the extended versions of Lord of the Rings. I love the documentary footage. all 18 hours of it. I've watched it over and over. I also like, I kind of like the documentary footage from The Hobbit. It's not as good, I don't think. And I love Martin Freeman, who is the actor who played Bilbo Baggins. But the extended versions of the Hobbit movies are like too much. There's some place in each of those movies that's just like, okay, this is too much. This just is bordering on ridiculous. Sorry, Peter. But I found this and I thought, why don't I just buy the theatrical versions of these 3 movies? I can still love, watching some of the documentary. I love the creative part of it. It's amazing to me. It always makes me feel like, you know what? I can do anything. If they could make those movies and do all of that stuff that they did for those movies, I can certainly spend some time in my studio and get something done. So anyway, I bought that. That's a really long story to say. I just think that we will enjoy the theatrical versions of these movies more than the extended versions. So I picked up that. I did find some books. This one, Crafting Beautiful Journals and Albums. There's not really too much new in here. I mean, there isn't anything that I don't feel like I already have some knowledge of. But I think it's always good to, when you find something like this that is right up your alley, it's about something that you are really interested in. It's not such a bad idea, even though you're like, oh, I already know how to do most of that stuff, to get it, look at it, think about what they're doing that is different from what you do, and you probably learn something from it. So anyway, I picked that up. I'm interested in really like spending some time just sitting and actually spending time looking at that one. This one I thought was kind of cool. Border Designs, Cut and Use Stencils. It says they're on durable stencil paper. I'm not sure what that means. It just feels like cardstock to me. Maybe it's treated somehow. But I did think that these might be nice. I could cut these out, put clear gesso on them or some Mod Podge or whatever, and use them over and over again. And some of the designs I really liked. I like this. This is awesome. So yeah, I was kind of excited about this. There's plenty. Or, I could even make foam stamps using some of these designs as inspiration. So I picked that up too. I thought that was a pretty good find. This book, I don't even understand where it came from, but it is stock photography. So this must be the company, Natural Selection Stock Photography. And I picked it up just because the pictures are great. I will probably look them up. I'm thinking that this would be a great, some great stuff to use in collage. Just as inspiration, if nothing else. It's just a beautiful book to look through, and maybe you'll look through it and be like, oh, I think today I'll do some green and yellow and blue, or ooh, let's do some pink and peach, and it's just something you can look through, and when you see something that you sort of like, it might spark a little something and set you off in a creative direction. So anyway, I just really liked it, so pick that up. $2.29. Why not? Last, I found this book. Now, I think I've owned this book before, again, probably from way back when I was doing altered books and making my own journals and stuff like that. And I really like her stuff. I should look her up. I don't even know what she's up to now. Like, this book is from 2006. It's from a little while ago. But it's all sorts of things that I am exploring right now. So the other day, this is another thing that I bought. I bought a little glue gun. And I thought, I'm going to get a little glue gun, and I've got these cheapy crayons, and I'm going to put those crayons through, and I'm going to squirt wax all over stuff. the very first thing, almost the very first thing you see in here is melting crayons. I was like, oh, that's not a sign. I don't know what it is. So I do have a craft iron. I have that little glue gun. Anyway, so I thought that's going to be fun. But this is great for me. Inspiration, like I said. Sometimes you're like, well, there isn't anything in here that I don't really already know. I know it's out there. I know what to do, but I think this will be a good thing for me to kind of go through and remind myself of, you know, what you can do with paint and string and stencils and whatever. So, okay. So that's that. That's all the stuff that I found. I thought it was going to be a short video, and here I am like blah, 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 blah. But hopefully you're still hanging around. So yeah, so this is Cynthia from Junk Journal Art Company. I hope you'll like, comment, or subscribe to my channel. Maybe and you can do all of those things. And I hope you'll come back and visit me again sometime. I am hoping today, I've been saying it, I am going to bind my book today. I've got an art book that needs to get bound. So I'm going to put some brain cells towards that today. And yeah, I hope you're having a great day, you guys. And I would love to see you back here again. And great. Okay, I'll talk to you real soon. Bye.